everyone, my name is Franca. Thank you once again for subscribing and following me, watching my videos. I'm here with another episode. I'm gonna just start by saying that this is likely gonna be a little sensitive, but I'm gonna try to select my words so appropriately that I don't overstep my boundaries. So let's get into it. I want to take us back to memory lane. So that's that's the foundation of this video. Okay, so you guys remember when we were growing up? Then they would say that, well, it's not them saying, I think growing up, me being also in medical line, I'm not going to use the medical jargons here, but we found out that, then they said people that could write very well with their right hand and also write very well with their left hand are very intelligent because of the development of their brain, right? So just like then, the misconception of saying if people that use glasses they are more intelligent. I remember my classmate then, tall, I'm not gonna call name, tall, black, beautiful, then she used to use glasses and we used to admire her a lot. So coming back to people that are intelligent because of both sides of their brains develop, the right-handed and the left-handed use them appropriately. And even recently at work, somebody has shown me something about that, and she is also super intelligent. You know what? I now narrowed it to us. So I'm going to give a shout out to my fellow, different nationals, people from different nationals that work abroad, that work in different countries that are not their home countries. Do you guys see where I'm coming from? I am giving accolades. I am giving big time accolades to you guys. I'm not, I'm in healthcare, and most things I do, my life revolve around healthcare industry. So I tend to have a lot of experience from what I do. I always tell you guys, sometimes I could just be looking at the TV. You think I'm watching the TV, but I'm just getting stuff from there. All of us could read John 3:16, but the meaning you get from there is different from what the other person gets, right? So I had to sit back and then I said, wow, we are really great. Our nurses that come from different countries to work and live in different countries and still retain their the mental health, they need accolades. I'm going to narrow it down to us from Africa and coming to work anywhere abroad, but I'm going to narrow it down to US because that's where I can stand any day and testify that I have experienced and I may be experiencing too. So I thought of this. I said, wow, if where we live and work, like now that I'm in the US, if these people around me understand what is cultural diversity, they will know that every day, every minute they have the opportunity, they would say, well done, Franca, you are indeed great. Because this is me being an African and also being it to the optimum, and also trying to be an American. Why is that? Why am I trying to be who I am not? Because this is where you live and work. And this is where, when you work, you communicate, right? You try, you don't, when you communicate, the feedback you get tells you that the message has been sent. So for instance, I come and I want to do something. I want to give a nursing care to a patient, but there is language barrier. Even if there's no language barrier, I am not able to like, every patient has expectation, right? So if I am not able to meet that expectation, I am bringing down the mission and vision of the facility that I work in, and they would not condone that. So if every day patient service, patient service, all those advocates, they keep getting all the time, patient is complaining about Franca not doing this, Franca not smiling, Franca not doing this, Franca not doing that, they are going to dismiss me. So that is why I am saying that every lobe, including the one that God had not even added, developed for you, or let me now narrow it down to me, for me to be able to efficiently and effectively function in the US. Number one is acceptance is always the problem. If I even let me take it back a little more. You know, before you even come to the US, you are going to write an English test, even if it is done by British Council. Okay, so you must pass it. It tells you that you need to go a little further from the regular standard English that we speak, and then you pass it, and then you come here. If you come to America, American English is totally different from what you did. American English is different from British English. Not only is American English different from British English, the way and manner you even say it, speak it, your body language is totally different. This was not how we were brought up. This was not our lives, you know. We strive to fit in so that we can be efficient and effective in delivering our duties. But you know the unfortunate thing? Some of the people, or let me say, majority of the people that are around us don't even know how much we stress to fit in. They don't even know how much we give away, how much we flog our bodies, our personality, to be able to fit in and deliver efficiently. They still target different names. They think you were born, you should, even if you even came to America in your 40s, they believe you should behave like them that were born here. If they understand where we are coming from, that's why oh God, sometimes I like to, that's why I always educate. See, let me tell you guys, most things that I do in my workplace, anywhere I have the opportunity to do that, most things that I do, they are not because of me personally. I remember when I newly started working here, you know this audio shit that we do, right? Back home. I didn't even know what, oh my God, I didn't even know what they say. Oh, you are swearing at me? You swore at me? I didn't know how those are swear. I thought the swearing was the normal swear we swear back home. I swear that your Ogun will kill your father. God will break your mother's head. All those ones are our swear. You will die. Your accident. Those ones are our swear back home. But the swear here is you using those words. I don't use them. I don't even want to say them in the video. So they know their swear words. And for how many years I've been here, it has not come out of my mouth. So those, So when one patient, they know the patient is notorious for that, So the patient will ask for maybe for a particular medication, and maybe you did not give it to the patient. For maybe it's not time for you to have it. Sorry, we are going to do this. I'm going to tell the doctor I'm going to do that, and then the patient will just swear at you. Use those words. But you know what? Me, I did not come to look for those words in America. I don't even know what it does. It's not my business. You use those words, I will do like this, Odieshi. Because did you stop me, slap me, and slap the word into my mouth? Or did you open my cloth and put the word inside? Or did you say, for that word that I just swore at you, you will not be paid? No, you didn't. I am so focused. You can never be a distraction. So that was my life then. So if you like, tell me you are a fool. Tell me you are a this. Tell me you are a that. It is your choice of word. They are not mine. So I will always ignore. But I realized that my counterparts who are white will tell the patient that they will never come back to you. In fact, they will switch. They don't want to have anything to do with that patient again. And they can what's it called? They can reject the patient can reject them. You have the right to do that. So fire, that's their word. They can fire a patient and the patient can fire them. So, but me, if you like, after the whole thing, if I will even bring the medication to you, next day I can still have you. I was not looking at all those things, because me, that was not why I came. But when I now saw that it's now becoming a habit that is all those rejected patients that they can give to you who does Odieshi, who does I don't care, that did not even touch me. Whatever you said, it's not my business, I decided to, okay, it's now my business. It is not because of me, like I said. It is because I don't want it to continue. Anything that I think it's unfair, anything I see that the continuation of this thing may not end well, I stop it. You could, I know one of my colleagues used one word for me that I took up so seriously. I didn't take it up because the thing affected my integrity or is going to make me not to graduate from my school. I took it up so that thing does not repeat itself again to somebody else that may not be able to take it up. You could be a voice for the voiceless. And that's what I am. So some things that I just ordinarily, naturally, I would have just laughed over it. That's just a distraction. No, he's just trying to use his or her vocal cord, I just knock those off. But what if you use it for somebody that will cry for that statement you made? That's all. So when these are people that we work with, understand that the much effort we put in, to balance the whole equation is something that they can never, even in the world to come, survive, even if they try to. See, you have to appreciate somebody. Like, for instance, me, if I see somebody with PhD, even if it's PhD in kitchen department, but it's a PhD, I respect you. Why? Because I have not gotten there. I admire people that are greater than me. I admire them. I don't envy them. I admire them because what I know is that if I admire you and I think I like what you have done, it is for me to do it. Not for me to be, is it because? No, you will not grow. So why don't you admire this effort? Why don't you admire this thing that you guys know that you cannot, you will not be able to do it even if you tried to do. Even if you try to, even if you put down everything. Most of us come here, we could even be depressed in the early stage. I remember when I would get to the entrance of my hospital gate, I would tell my husband, oh God, here again. Because you will be heartbroken. It is not because of me, but because I see what happens to people around me that may not be able to open up. They rather die in silence. I do not die in silence. I speak up. One thing is for me to assume that this treatment was not right for me. The next thing, I may be wrong. Mind you, I may be wrong. That is why you do not live on assumption. You try to clarify. So, I am giving accolades. I just want to use this opportunity to give accolades to our international healthcare providers, our international workers, any kind of work you're doing in abroad, here in the US. You are amazing. You are so amazing. It is something that many cannot do. I have friends that are white here that say, I've always loved to work in Australia. I've never been to Australia, so I don't know how special it is, but yeah, that's what they told me. So I've always liked to, but I said, why? Because I've not been able to pass their English test. But here, we speak in British English, we speak American English. Why don't you give us some accolades? We are able to fit in the British system anytime, any day. We are also able to fit into this American system anytime, any day. Remember, we are from very strict and rigid system. And here, we are in an opposite system. So my people, when you see us, tell us well done. Pat us on the back. That's all we need to keep pushing. That's all we need to live as if this is nothing. It's not a stress. We already have many things on our minds, on our shoulders, than for us to go to work and spend over 12 hours at work, mourning over somebody or some people somewhere that when I walk past, they will gossip and say ills against me. That's not nice. That's not nice. If you see anything wrong in what I'm doing, call me. Call me in a very respectful manner and talk to me and kill it there. You don't have to carry the whole work, carry the whole talk and tarnish my image and still want me to be effective in that atmosphere. It is not done. Even if you have heard somehow, oh, maybe you have heard that, oh, Franca is a slave, you can use her like that. You heard it, you have not confirmed it. Why don't you wait until you see Franca? You wait until you see Franca. Have a chat with Franca and see if actually that thing you heard about Franca is right. Than for you to start acting on it already. Somebody tells you that, oh, Franca is this, Franca is that. Take for instance, there was a time we were to have an interview for somebody we were to that was supposed to take over as a leader. I don't want to be very specific. As a leader in my department. I had never been in for that kind of interview, but I just opted to go. So when they had already started before I came in, immediately I came in. Remember, I'm a very sensitive person that they did not know about. I could just walk past, but you don't know that I reduced my pace just to hear that thing you want to say, and I will still ignore it. That's the problem. I will ignore it, but I will put it in my portfolio of you, what you have said. Oh my goodness, life, eh? So I worked it. I knew exactly the people that were in there. I knew exactly their portfolio against Franca. I knew exactly who they were. But you know what? I came in with my jacket of thick skin. When I walked in, the atmosphere changed. And only opening my word to ask a question, because I already knew the people, I was fast to survey their what's it called? Their facial expression. And I got it. I was never disappointed. I laughed, but I did not stop me from what I prepared for. I gave it to them and I left the room. Why the hate? Why the hate? Whatever you have heard about Franca, did you confirm it? What if you had the boldness, if you are this wonderful person that you think you are, why did you not have the boldness and the guts to call Franca and say, well, I think you need to work on this. I heard this, I heard that. Or you say, I'm just reaching out to you because of some things that I've heard about you, just to confirm if they are real. Then now, if you have proof, that nullifies all my defense. But if the only thing you have is to have a paid job, just to sit down in the office and entertain gossips and tarnish the image of people that work for you to remain in the position, and you do not have any other thing to do to support them positively, only for you to just join the remaining people that are killing and kill them. No, please, retrace your steps. Give these people some accolades. They are wonderful. Mind you, we are strong and energetic. We are strong and very energetic. So we like to work, but we want to be appreciated. If you don't even appreciate us, don't tarnish our images, don't talk us down. It is better you don't tell me, Franca, well done, than for you to say, so what have you been doing? Well, they said, no, grow up, people. Take your time to study these people from Africa. Take your time to study them. Be sincere with your studies. And I bet you will come out to disappoint or to nullify whatever belief you've had against them. We always come in peace. We always come to work. We always come to be accepted. If you ever visit Nigeria as an expatriate, we take you like we welcome. Our hospitality is second to none. That's why sometimes they will say as if we worship the whites. You know, so we are so hospitable. That is why when we came here, it was like, why now? We didn't come to take whatever belongs to you. That's why you don't see us clamoring to be in administrative positions. Is it that we are not qualified to have those? We are overqualified. But take it and let us be in peace. Take it and let us have peace. You will still not let us have peace. Take your time. Take your time. Understudy these people. You will turn around and love them. I bet you. Because these people are so developed that they can live, mingle, and efficiently and effectively deliver their duties. Even in a very hostile environment. Even in a very hostile and unwelcoming unfriendly environment, they still survive. Tell me how many Americans, tell me how many whites will stand and work in this kind of hostile environment without committing blunder. Please, we need to, even if they said Agama lizard, if the lizard falls down from the tree, and nobody praises the lizard. The lizard will praise itself. We need to praise ourselves. If nobody tells you you are awesome, you are doing great, please, when you survive 12, 13-hour shifts, tap yourself on the back and say, thank God. Well done, Franca. You didn't even do this. You did not commit blunder. No medical error that was covered. No nothing. But everything positive. Yes, that's what we are here for. We are here to work. We are here to upgrade ourselves. We are here to enjoy our lives. Please don't be distracted with all these negative saying, negative talks, negative people all around you. Be focused. Continue pressing. You will get there. Don't worry. Most of your negative people can turn to be your employees tomorrow. Why? Because you are focused. I am not very happy with the happenings. I'm not very happy. But let me just tell you guys out there, it is not easy. Even people back home, don't always be very expectant because your brother, your sister is abroad. It is not easy. What we go through here is because we are determined to make it. It's because we have hit our chest to say, no matter what, I will succeed. That is why we have not been taken to the hospital for suicide attempts. That's why we've not been taken to the hospital and be diagnosed anxious and depression. That's why that's why we hold our hands to tell ourselves, hey, keep pushing forward. You can make it. Drop those things. Yes, they told you that, but that's not what you are. That doesn't define you. Keep going. You left Nigeria, you left Africa to come here for something. You did not show it to them. You didn't tell them what you are here for. So why do you want to just be distracted with mere saying? People of God, please have a rethink. When you see people around you, whether black, blue, green, any color, please be nice to them. Be nice to them. They merit, everybody living on the surface of this earth merits love. That keeps you going because the world itself is hard. So let us not make it harder for any of us. Let us not make it harder for another person. Instead, be a lifesaver. I just decided to put out this. And when I'm trying to address both my people back home or even here, and then the other my white counterparts, I try to be very formal and try to little refine my speaking so that at least they will understand and you guys will understand, you know. So but when I'm doing all those you know, now I give it to you guys anyhow. So yes, I'm happy I've done this video. And I'm sorry if it offends anybody, because I'm even offended, you know. But I'm just praying that you guys should at least have a rethink and be positive and help us to live our dreams. Thank you and God bless. But don't forget to follow me, subscribe to my channel, comment if there is anything missing or anything I said wrong. And like I already said, I'm sorry for if I already said anything wrong, but the intent, the motive is to tell, number one, different nationals that work abroad that they are amazing. They should never accept anything less. They are amazing, they are awesome. And then for the people around that we came to meet, that they should help us not to be depressed, but rather help us to climb that ladder. Help us to be effective and efficient in our daily activities, so that we don't make mistakes delivering our duties, that we on a very good day can always do that just as if it's nothing, you know. So yeah, thank you guys for listening and God bless. Bye.